Hi everyone, welcome to ETTV. I'm Bill Burt, and this is Burt Talk Sports, and we're going to call this program Monday Morning Quarterback.
I've never done that before in my life.
I'm
the quarterback.
By the way, I'm the quarterback. You're my offensive lineman. We're going to try to do this throughout the season, Mondays and Fridays. Probably you'll be in here most of the time talking Patriots.
Excellent.
Let's get right to it. Game one. I don't want to say surprising, but maybe the word is enlightening. Offense, defense, special teams, AAA, or something close to that.
I think there's a huge sigh of relief around New England today with that result. Like you said, they delivered in every part of the game. A defense that we thought was really putrid in the preseason looked horrifying against both the Giants and the Rams. Woke up a little bit and played a decent half of football yesterday.
Obviously, let's go to where everyone's looking, the defense. 31-3 at one point after the kickoff return in the third quarter. After that, we could say the defense didn't look great. I'm going to throw that away to, again, the prevent defense basically let them just get some good statistical analysis. What's your review of the defense?
The realist in me says they gave up 21 points and a half. But my eyes, which saw the game, say they did get stops in the first half when the game was on the line. When it was decided, they got stops. Mm-hmm. And not only that, they got points, which was something they haven't done in years around here. Probably since Teddy Bruschi was gone, they haven't really been effective at getting points. The Guyton interception was as big a play as we've seen around here.
Obviously, we know what Wes Welker did. A great game. Moss even had a decent game as well. Underlying maybe point was Fred Taylor had a nice little game in the first quarter, and then in the fourth quarter when he put the game in, he really didn't play much in the second and third quarter. It looks like maybe they can run the ball a little bit in this offensive line, maybe as a strength.
Look, I'm not sure how prepared Cincinnati was. I'm not going to give the Patriots a ton of credit because I'm not sure Cincinnati had a solid defensive plan. That said, the offensive line, they averaged 4.5, 5 yards a carry. The offensive line made holes. Fred Taylor ran through the holes. And Brady was hit once all day. And it wasn't a sack, it was just a quarterback hit. You cannot complain with that effort. They dominated the line of scrimmage and gave him gallons of time.
Yeah, he had a lot of, and let's go back to the offense. Brady had a lot of options. And a lot of guys were open. If they ran the ball and committed to running the ball, it appears they probably could have ran the ball 40 times for about 170 yards if they had to. And then offensively, it was a short passing game, but it just looked like a machine.
It was there. It was 2007-like.
Mm-hmm.
It was. He found the open man. He had time to find the open man, and that open man not only just caught the ball, but he turned upfield and got yards after the catch. Welker did it. The tight end did it. Hernandez. I mean, even Randy did it a couple times before he turtled in the middle of the field. But they're getting at Kevin Falk, another one, just gets upfield. They maximize their opportunities, and when Brady is throwing the ball like he was, hitting people in stride, they are almost impossible to stop.
Well, then you didn't mention the tight ends, no. And they are, for the first time, maybe since Tom Brady has been here, he has a viable option at tight end, maybe two.
Maybe three. I mean, Crumpler caught a ball yesterday and played a little bit. Who knows what he's got that much to give you. Look, both tight ends have looked impressive. I'm not sure how much you want to go to a tight end when you got weapons like he's got on the outside with Welker and Moss, but it's great to know they're in the middle of the field. It's something he didn't have with Ben Watson, or he did have once every 5 games with Ben Watson.
The only thing is, Hector, at some point, I think the lack of tight end hurt them in the playoffs the last couple of years, that just not having that option. Because let's be honest, Brady's bread and butter winning Super Bowls was moving the chains. It wasn't throwing the 70-yard TD passes, which we came to enjoy in 2007.
Well, you got a soft spot for the tight ends. You cut your teeth covering this team with Ben Coates, and that was a weapon that, he was kind of amazing.
Hall of Famer,
he was kind of amazing around here. Run down the field, knock somebody the way, catch the ball. It was great offense. It was physical offense, and he definitely was a weapon. You'd like to have either Gronkowski or Aaron Hernandez step up in the red zone and be a target like that. Somebody he hasn't had other than Mike Vrabel in Brady's career.
In one sentence, what did we learn from yesterday's game? Other than, forget Cincinnati, about the Patriots.
Tom Brady's back. I mean, he was spot on yesterday, didn't miss any throws. He was right on yesterday. That's great news. He moved well. He moved better than he did all last year.
All right, I'm going to call you because we got a game tonight. The Jets against the Ravens. Who do you like there?
I like the Jets at home. I definitely like the Jets. I think, look, I'm a believer. I was a believer in the Jets last year, and when everyone, said, the Hard Knocks thing is going to bury them, I just think that all the preseason hype they got, I think they're going to feed off of that. And I'll tell you right now, people have been ruthless on Mark Sanchez around here. He didn't make any steps. He was pretty good in the playoffs last year.
Well, we can't wait because
in the playoffs.
I agree. It looks like we may be going to New York next week. That could be a fun game.
Can't wait to go down to New York.
We'll talk more about that game on Friday. We'll see how the Jets did today. That's it for now. Burt Talk Sports with Hector Longo.